Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus. And so, last part we opened up the way to the true final dungeon of the entirety of the game. The last dungeon we have to go through, leading us to the true final boss. But first, we've got some of those shards that we've been collecting. Basically, you can use these for... the reason why there are so many of them is because you can use them to break these crystals. Use the affinity shards to break through these crystal seals. And basically, the reason why they do this, sorry, the reason why they do this is so you can buy stuff. So you'll be able to buy. So you can go to the pharmacy and you'll be able to buy. Healing items and stuff like that. You can go to the blacksmith to get new armor and to increase the quality of the armor you've already got. Sorry about that. And you can also open up like other places to get the other stuff you need, like, you know, you can get clothing, you can get and you can get like abilities to put into your weapons and that kind of thing. So yeah, it's well, that's the reason it's well worth going and collecting all of the affinity shards that you can possibly find, so that you can basically buy all the shit that you could possibly need. So yeah. So we've unlocked the pharmacy that enables us to buy the health, to buy healing items, and also items to replenish our special attack meter. My apologies, fucking hell. And so we can also go to Star Camera. Now with Star Camera, we can get like the gems that we need in order to increase our firepower, to give us new special abilities and that kind of thing. So again, it's well worth going out of your way to unlock them, so that you can buy the strongest equipment that you can possibly get, because the final dungeon the final dungeon is a real bitch. So yeah, you want to basically unlock everybody that you can to try and increase yourself. Yeah, so basically she allows you to basically buy weapons that buy stuff to increase the power of your soul device. So pretty useful. So now we've gone to Morimiya High Street, and we've gone to the what's the name of it? The blacksmith with Jihei and his granddaughter. I don't know why I stayed on that for so long. And Mayu, yeah. So basically now they can create us more powerful armor and more powerful weapons and stuff like that, in order to, basically more powerful armor and more powerful kind of gems and stuff to kind of make our weapons much stronger. So yeah. So yeah. Again, it is well worth increasing their strength. It's well worth unlocking them so that you're ready to go in and make yourself super strong in order to take on the true final dungeon. It's actually kind of a nice little thing here that they thought this out, so that enables you to if you're not fully playing this for the first time, it enables you to like get yourself up to as strong as you possibly can, because there's no way of getting out of here until you've beaten the final dungeon. So It's kind of cool that the developers thought of a way to do that and actually thought of that eventuality. So yeah. Sorry. So yeah, now we've gone to the to Brick Lane, and we've gone to meet up with. We've gone to the cafe, and basically awoken Yukino here. Again, basically she has the ability to sell you strong, a fuck ton of various crafting items, so that you can create a whole bunch of healing items and create and buy special materials that will mean that you can use them with a blacksmith to make your weapons stronger and your armor stronger. So yeah, again, Yukino is really worth going out of your way to unlock. Yeah, you can find her by going back to the store. We've got 2 more to go. So, have we got 2 more to go? Might be 1 more. I think it's, hang on. Yeah, I think it's 2 more. We've got 2 more to unlock. First one is on Brick Lane still. We're going into the accessory shop. And basically, this enables us to be able to buy strong accessories to boost up our power, to boost up our defense, and all that kind of stuff, as well as clothing, which also increases, also increases our attributes. So again, it's well worth going out of your way to try and unlock all of these, so that you can make yourself as strong as humanly possible. Whoa, Garu. I just felt the chill of death. Oh, God. Alright, see you later, buddy. And we got... How many more we got? Oh, hang on. We've got 2 more to go. Yeah, here we go. So now we've gone to the Morimiya Nanahoshi Mall. And again, we're unlocking this dude. This was the guy who again helps us with he upgrades our I can't remember the name of the thing, but basically he enables you to buy stronger, like, prime cores to basically increase the strength of your weapons. I've noticed there's a lot of these that just increase the strength of your weapons, but yeah, you unlock him, and basically he opens up. You can buy more powerful prime cores, so that you can make your soul devices stronger. So you can increase your soul devices, make them stronger. You can also upgrade the elements, so that and then that kind of thing. So there we go. And finally, also Nanahoshi Mall, the last one before we head into the dungeon. We speak to the fortune teller. Now, in terms of what the fortune teller does, I've never really used her at all during the game, so I don't really know what she does. She does offer something. She does make you stronger in some way, but I can't I've never used her abilities, so I've never so I just don't have any idea. Yeah, you can buy stuff from it. I think you can just buy special accessories, which are useful, but that's about it. So here, the final labyrinth. Once you go in here, you can't access shops. You can't do so you can't buy new items or whatever. You're basically stuck in there with what you fucking got. For me, because we're already at pretty high level, so we should be just fine. But the only thing I really got was that I went out of my way to buy the as many healing items and as many items to restore special attack, the special attack bar as humanly possible. That's pretty much all you need if you're fully leveled up. You can go out, but you know, I mean, to be fair, I think it would have been better for me if I basically just, because I've got a fuck ton of money because of the fact that I'm doing because this is a New Game Plus run. So I think if you're on a New Game Plus run, it's better to just clear out everybody so that you've got the strongest armor, the strongest elements, and all that kind of thing, and the strongest soul device possible, as well as the most amount of strong healing items that you could possibly want. So it might be worth it to go for everything to try and clear the place out if you've got New Game Plus going on. First time here, like I say, just try and get all the health restoratives and special attack restoratives that you can possibly muster, that you can possibly afford at that point. But that's about it. So yeah, we're in the final dungeon, and basically this is has basically all these gates, these Eclipse gates, all the way out, dotted around this place. God, what's wrong with me? And kind of hinting at the fact that basically this is the epicenter, the central point. This is where all of the eclipses that we've ever faced up until this point in the game, this is where they've come from. So yeah, pretty much telling you that, yep, this is the final dungeon. This is the true final dungeon, and you're nearly done. Once you're done with this dungeon, that's it. Game, set, and match. Game's done. Whew. So yeah, that's what we gotta do, baby. Time for us to head in to this dungeon once and for all. So yeah, similar thing. Basically, with this one, it's for this dungeon, you're only allowed to select the 3 that you're allowed to select, and that's really it up until you get to the final dungeon. Once you've had to get to the final dungeon, once you get to the final boss, rather, everybody's going to be used in the final boss. Every single person. So you've got to make sure that you've 100% got everybody up to snuff, so that everybody's got the strongest armor, everybody's got the strongest weapons. Oh, shit. Oh my god, I'm paralyzed. And this should be a hint to show you. Yeah, first enemy, and it took me that long to fucking kill the bastard. Yeah, basically this dungeon has every single goddamn enemy in the entirety of the game. So every enemy that you've faced up until this point is in this dungeon somewhere. And they're enhanced versions of those enemies as well. Defensively, they're ridiculously strong, and will take a lot of punishment. They hit really hard as well. I don't know what I'm doing here. Move on, Tom. There you go. Like they hit really hard. They cause a fuck ton of damage. And yeah, look at this. They dogpile you like a motherfucker. So yeah, you have to be really cautious. Like, look, the little amount of damage we're doing on this bastard. You know, sorry, to the point where I'm using my special attack pretty much straight away here to just kind of get this guy done and out of the way. Yeah, Now, in all fairness, yeah, let's cure my health here. Yeah, maxed out on health potions. There we go. We're at max. So with this one, it pretty much is a straightforward trek in terms of the dungeon. There are switches that you have to hit and stuff like that in order to progress, but basically it funnels you in one direction. So it kind of shows you, hey, there's only one direction that you can possibly go, right? Fuck you. Please die. Thank you. What am I doing? Kill it. So, yeah, in terms of... the dungeon, it's pretty... It's overall... Oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah, this is me just fumbling all over the fucking place and being like, what the hell is this? What the fuck is going on? Yeah, yeah, the enemies in this dungeon are fucking horrendous. Yeah, these pricks that teleport all over the goddamn place. They are so goddamn irritating. But yeah, in terms of the dungeon itself, it's pretty much just, you know, fight enemies and hit the right switches and progress on. They're not super... What's the best way of putting it? It's not like hard to navigate, it's just the difficulty comes from there are so many goddamn enemies. All of them beefy. All of them causing like insect. Look at that! It took me 2 special attacks to fucking kill the prick. That should show you how unbelievably difficult this, you know, this game is, man. It's so hard. This dungeon is so difficult. And I guess it should be. It's the true final dungeon after all, but it's something where I was hoping that you know, because I'm playing this on New Game Plus, and because I'm that, you know, I just hoped that I was maxed out. Oh, for fuck's sake, kill him! Thank you. Like, because I'm already maxed out, I was just kind of hoping that you know, I'd have a much easier time than I ended up having. Like, I ended up having, you know, a really difficult time during this dungeon. I didn't remember it being this fucking hard. Yeah, it's an interesting one because June is pretty... I wouldn't say he's weak, but I mean in comparison to all the rest of my party. Like, the rest of my party is like between 65 and 70, and he's level 61. But even at that level, he's causing so much fucking damage with his weapons. With his weapon, it's kind of crazy. What the hell? What possessed me to do that? Yeah, you're dead, bitch. Alright. Tom, you can't. Smack him in the face. There you go. He's dead now. Yeah, and also during this dungeon, I think there came a point, like, near the end of the dungeon where I was just fucking done. Where I just started, like, because at this point I'm still fighting enemies at this point. At some point I just was like, you know what? Fuck this. It's pointless me fighting all these waves of enemies. I just wanted to, you know, get the fucking dungeon done and just kind of be done with it. Genbu Shell. That's a pretty rare gem. There we go. He also heals up a lot more, but I think that's just because he's at at a lower level than everybody else. Right, you're dead. Right. Oh my... Please kill him, thank you. Move on. Son of a bitch. I thought there was going to be a switch here, and there's not. There's a fucking chest. No one cares. Move on. Oh, God. Yeah, at this point I was still fighting enemies, and oh my fucking God, the amount of damage these guys dish out is fucking insane. And look, I'm not doing anything to this guy. And at level 68, I think, with Oscar, it's ridiculous. Just fucking die. All of you fucking die. Yeah, they're not even fucking dead. This is garbage. And Ko's leveled up to level 71, I think, at this point. Jesus Christ, the amount of damage that these things take, and I've just noticed, there we go. So that's 2 dead now. Tommy, you're gonna stop? What are you doing, lad? Thank you. Use some fucking resurrection. There you go. There we go. Right, let's just... Yeah, it comes a point later on in the dungeon where... Oh, what am I... Why did I do that? You know, it came a point later on in the dungeon where I was just like... You know what? Fuck it, I don't need to fight these assholes. I just want to get this fucking dungeon done. I think I would have fought them all. I did fight them all, actually, in my first playthrough. But, you know, when... You know, because it's a New Game Plus run and I'm already... you know, I was at the necessary level to beat this lot the first time. Beat this dungeon the first time. And then I've had a full game of kind of experience gaining on top of that. It's just kind of like, I don't need to continue. I don't need to keep fighting everything. I just want to get moving on and finish the game, for God's sake. It's why I say it's mainly this dungeon, which is why I consider this game, why I consider the after story way too goddamn long. Look at me, I'm not doing anything to this prick. There we go, let's finish him off. Let's see if this does actually finish him off, actually. I think it does matter, you know, what level the link up your relationship is with your character is. Oh my God. You should not be alive. Look at how little damage I'm doing. This is bullshit. But yeah, I think it does matter. I think you do more damage the higher your affinity level is with a certain character you're doing the special attack with. So it is worth it, going out of your way to try and max out as many of them as possible. And that's the first part of the dungeon done. And that's going to be it for this part. Join me next time for the next part of Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus. Next part is the longest part in the whole series. It's going to be a long one because we're going to be doing the rest of the dungeon, and it takes a while. All right. See you next time.